This is Sound and Vision from KEXP. I'm Emily Fox, and happy Father's Day. In honor of dads, we are bringing you 2 special bonus episodes of our series Apparently, about musicians who are parents. This story is about 2 parents who made music when their daughter was in the womb. A few years ago, Iván Diaz Mathé attached biosonic midi devices to a then-pregnant Elizabeth Hart. She and her very pregnant belly sat for hours while her body and fetus created the sounds we are hearing right now. This project was released as an album called Luca Yupanqui, Sounds of the Unborn. Luca is the name of their child who was in utero at the time of this recording. I caught up with Iván and Elizabeth to learn more about the project and how biosonic MIDI technology works.
It's a technology that has been around for a while, mostly used for plant music, connecting the technology to the plants and letting the plants create the musical score. I've been working with this kind of music, with plants and recording all around for the past 4 or 5 years. So when Elizabeth was pregnant, it just happened by the idea came visually, Elizabeth had this device that you put on your belly to play music to your fetus, and it looks very similar to the electrodes I use for the plants.
I just remember when I was pregnant, going into the doctor's office and they would put the fetal Doppler on your belly, and so you could hear the baby's heartbeat, but then also when the baby would move, it would make this whooshing sound.
All right, and this is cold, I apologize.
Oh, you're fine.
All right. Oh, okay then.
I was trying to see if I could hear that when I was listening to these songs, and I feel like I could hear some of that. But when you're listening to this track, can you kind of talk through what we are hearing when we listen to one of these tracks in terms of what's happening musically, but also are we hearing some of the baby's movement or heartbeat? Walk us through what we're hearing when we're listening to one of these tracks.
First, what we're not hearing, that is easier. Mm-hmm. We didn't do any microphone recording for this album. So there's no heartbeats, there's no
movements,
audio, surface audio like you would do with a contact microphone or stuff like that. That's not going on. So what is happening is that Elizabeth's body is creating electrical impulses, electromagnetic frequencies, and that is being translated by the technology into MIDI and voltage. So that explained the easiest way is Elizabeth's body is playing the instruments but without her hands. They are creating the notes, the duration of the notes, the intervals, all that, what we call a score or a chart. That's what's being created. And in this case, I was assigning the sounds to all that information that came my way.
So when I'm hearing some synths and stuff like that, nothing is added post-production?
No.
So everything was recorded in the moment while she had kind of, it looks like these pads stuck to her belly.
That's what's going on exactly. The body is creating all these electrical variations that are translated into notes that go into all those synthesizers. So the music is being executed and written in real time by the body, but Elizabeth's just sitting back,
That was Iván Diaz Mathé talking about the album Luca Yupanqui, Sounds of the Unborn, recorded with biosonic MIDI devices. And that was Sound and Vision. Please take a moment to subscribe to, rate, and review the Sound and Vision podcast. You can also help support the show financially with a one-time $20 donation at kexp.org/sound. Thanks for listening.